Alex, that's my children's name. All three of them.
Really?
It's Alexander, Damien Alexander.
Yeah.
Then it's Alexis Cheyenne, and it's Alejandra Yvine Angel.
Wow.
Yeah.
And where are your children?
They're in Detroit, in Kalamazoo. A place outside of Kalamazoo called Cassopolis.
Is that where you grew up?
Mm-hmm. And my mother had an adopted out son, older than me, an older one before me.
Mm-hmm.
She was 20 when she had me. My dad was 46, but my mom had a child before me, and she had to give it up for adoption. His name was Alex. So that's where I got the name Alex.
Wow.
And it kind of stuck to all three of my kids.
Yeah, it's both feminine and masculine.
Wow, I didn't know that.
This dude's a god.
She's real. Her name is my Sarah. People can talk to her. She can talk. She has a voice. If you can hear out in the traffic, she just said, I do. She's real. I have been traveling all around the world. I have started in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And me and the mother of my children went down to Texas to see her parents. And when we met her parents kind of separated us, started a separation. And I had a nervous breakdown, an emotional nervous breakdown, and that's when I started hearing voices. But when I started hearing voices, it was different. It was more like they were laughing at me. Mm-hmm. And so I ended up going to like an MHMR program, mental health, mental retardation, and they wanted to put me on medication for hearing voices.
Mm-hmm.
But then I talked to someone in a church program, and they said it was the voice of God, voice of the Holy Spirit, or the masculine and the feminine. And she clings to me, and me and her are one. We have connected in ways that are emotional, physical, spiritual, all kinds of connections. We are together, and we'll always be together. And I named her my Sarah. And she's very beautiful, very beautiful. I know that there is more than just a masculine God. I know that there's definitely an androgynous. Androgynous means andro for masculine and gyna for feminine. Androgynous, masculine and feminine. We started traveling around the world, and depending on how far we go, depending on what kind of God we become. After Pensacola, Florida, I started hitchhiking again, and I made it to where I was just outside of Florida, and this guy picked me up and brought me all the way to Kalamazoo, Michigan. And my mom, she had bought a bus ticket. She had just had back surgery and was in a wheelchair. She bought a bus ticket and went all the way down to Texas to see me. And I did see her for a minute in Texas, and then she went back. And then my invisible wife told me that she went to go live with the angels. Now, when I went to Michigan, I found out my mom passed away. My mom died, she ripped her stitches open. So I guess she really did go live with the angels. And that was something my invisible wife told me in Texas.
Invisible wife is basically a spirit.
An energy. She said she's energy, living energy.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you, and people may not understand that, but I'll let you know that I understand that, and I experience the same thing. We're in the same boat, man. People call us crazy because they don't understand something. Now we're trying to teach them.
Awesome. I'm glad. And I'm glad you have this going. And I hope you do reach a lot of people and change a lot of lives with this. Now, I'm homeless. I've been out in the streets for a long time. I see people going by, treating people like me like trash every day. I'm a good man. I do everything that I can to make everything succeed.
You know what you asked for?
What's that?
What you got in your hand, man?
Coffee.
Black coffee. You asked for black coffee, and you know what's funny? When you came up to me, right? When he came up to us, he had this face like, can you just give me some black coffee? And I go, this man really wants black coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I would say watch out for that, the Christian religion. I'm not against God or anything, but Jesus and his turn the other cheek. If someone hits me in my face, I'm hitting you back. And if you steal from me, retaliation is a must.
Yes, we all have wrath in us.
Exactly. And I was born into sin. And that's a natural part of half of me. So I'm not gonna repress myself.
Yes.
Do you think that's part of human nature?
Yes,
To
it is.
survive.
Yeah, it is. You would kill to protect your family, wouldn't you? Your son, your daughter. You know, what if you had a daughter, a pretty girl, just like you, all right? Your man decided he wanted somebody else. He left you, right? But you met somebody else, right? And he likes your daughter. What if you went to work one day and you came home and you saying he was a little too close to your daughter? All right. Now, what if she told you something like, you know, he's trying to touch me or he tried to kiss me or something like that? You know, you would get mad, you'd retaliate. I imagine you would protect your child. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely. I would kill to protect my child.
I grew up in a very Catholic, one-sided Catholic family.
Okay.
One practicing, one not. My father didn't practice. And I've been uncovering just like things have been coming out of me that I feel like I was abused. And it's been coming out of
From your mom?
from my dad.
Your dad was abused. Wow.
And I know he had some abuse in his life. And it's just been, kind of carried down through generations.
Well, you're doing a really good thing. That, bringing your life to the camera and teaching people and changing lives. You brought a smile to my face today. You have changed my life today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Welcome.